Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. Keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Cornhuskers will kick off first, and here we go. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Arch is going to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Hey, man, last year was such an interesting year for Arch Manning because preseason, greatest thing since sliced bread. Start of the season, nobody likes him. Get out of here. Nobody thinks he can.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Hard running there. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You bring in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows. And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, Manning. That's caught. It's Townsend. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try the right side. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They're going to ride this running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
To the air, it's Calandria. Snagged in the middle, it's Hunter.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give to the left side. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He might want another play. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready. 22. 22. Level. Hydro. Let's go.
The play action fake. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Could be an alley. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside. It's Smothers. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Arch Madness. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smothers. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy.
These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. He's got the tight end. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Here's Manning to throw. Snagged out of the air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. Across the 25. He's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll send the back in motion. They go play action with Manning. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Here's Arts to throw. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Manning. Pocket breaking down. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with the Texas State Bobcats taking on the number 20 team, the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Bobcats coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Throwing Manning. Going deep. Brings it down on the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said, you know, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today ready to wreck this game. He is having an outstanding day right now on defense.
Bringing the heat. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas!
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Got enough for the first. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the draw. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Cornhuskers will go for it here on 4th down. Has to get there to move the stick. Oh, it's out. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. The give to the left. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Huskers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to run, it's Nelson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Huskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Huskers!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Arch is going to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls in.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This defense had its work cut out for them. When a guy can get out of the pocket like that, it'll be 4th and inches. 4th down, Manning. Throws for the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Now they'll run the draw. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get 1st downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver.
Hey, move. Jet.
He leaves it with his back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Finds his man, it's Hunter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, He steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The run inside. It smothers. Got enough for the first. This is what you dream of. Touchdown, Longhorn! They move on top here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. He breaks a tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Cornhuskers punch back.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everyone.